Hey Crafty friend, it's me, Justine. Today we're going to do some toner foiling with my pink mink. I'm going to turn it up to 2 and get it warmed up as I prep a card. I have a whole bunch of cards from the latest and greatest Crafty Critta release. There's a look at some of them. I'll show you them at the end. I've been having a lot of fun with Crafty Critta's new release. So let's get to showing you what I've got going on. I've played with a whole bunch of their new releases. I haven't done this one yet, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up and grab one or two to play with. Oh wait, no, I did play with this one. What am I thinking? I guess the picture, I thought something else. Nope. I think this was my favorite collection from the new release. It's this beachy one. It is so pretty. The product code is T0142. And my mink is hot and ready. So let's get to foiling. Oh boy. There we go. I like to keep these in the sheets just so they don't get too much dust on them. And I did write on my mink, dusty, dusty, because, you know, Nancy has reminded me many times in her videos, dusty, dusty. Okay, I think I'm going to use my favorite toner foil from Crafty Critta, which is called Lollipop. This was a new one that came in the bundle because I did order the one that was called Foil With Me. That was the bundle that Nancy and Tracy played with on their last live. That was so fun to be part of. In the comments, here's one that I have already opened, so I'll play with this one that's open. I'm going to set this off to the side. I forget how fast this warms up. It's like a minute and a half and it's ready for a level 2. So I'm going to just cut this down to a smaller size so it isn't so large, because I just have the pink mink, which is the little one. I don't have the big mama mink. So far I haven't really found a need for it, but you know, sometimes with these crafting things we don't need a lot of things, but we end up with them anyway. But you know, I just have tried to minimize spending, so the pink mink gonna do it for me for now. I'm gonna cut this down to the A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Oops, I made it too small. Huh. Okay, well, we're just gonna make it smaller then, and I'll do some layering. No biggie. Okay. There we go. And if you've never toner foiled before, be sure to check out Nancy Stamps and Tracy Schultz YouTube channels. They have some great videos. I'm going to show you here on camera today. Now, if you've never heard of Crafty Critta, they are an Australian company. They are the original creators of toner sheets. So they've been doing amazing things for a while now, and they have over 100 colors of toner foil. So it is different than hot foil. So if you did not know that, now you know. I'm going to cut a larger piece because I want the colors to go horizontally like my card here. So I'm just going to quick trim this, and I'm going to use my shears if I can find them. My craft trim is a bit of a disaster zone right now. Oh, I have to use my icky scissors. Wow. They'll do. I call these my icky scissors because they're just not my shears, or they're not quite right. These ones are a little too small for what I'm working with today. Okay, and I do like to keep my foil in their little baggies because it keeps the dust off of the foil. And dust is toner foil's nemesis, if you will. It is no good. Not good for the whole process here. All right, I'm going to cut this down just a little bit more so I don't have such a big piece. then I'll stick this somewhere safe, probably back in here now that I think about it, because I can toner foil a sentiment or something small with that piece. So I'll just stick that in there carefully. Now I need to find where in the world I put my carrier sheet. It's always a problem when you organize in your craft journal and then you think, okay, I'm all set. This looks great. It's clean. And then you can't find anything. So, yeah. Okay. Now, don't judge me if you're a foil person, but this is my toner sheet. It's been through a lot. This was my first one. I've only used one. I've foiled a ton, and I just kept using this one. So far, it's not gotten caught in my machine, so I didn't really feel a need to use a new one. I have new ones, but again, I haven't found a need, so I'm just going to keep using this, and it's going to work. Okay, so before I continue, I need to do my dusty dusty. So once again, what that is basically taking my brush. Now this one came with my pink mink. I did pick up the one that Nancy recommended from Amazon, and I will link that in the description from her Amazon store if I can remember to message her and get approval to use her link. But anyway, this one came with my mink, and basically you just dust off your project. So if there's any little dust on there, it won't let the foil stick to the black ink, and that, well, not really ink, it's the toner. So it won't stick, and that's no good. So we got a dusty dusty. So that's all good and ready. I'm going to set that off to the side for a second, and then I'm going to dusty dusty my foil. And I'm going to use my duster on the gray side because that is where it sticks. I know some people say the gray side is like the glue side. So the pretty side is going to be showing up. Okay, then I'm going to put it like the glue side down. I'm going to slide this around because I want that blue to be on the water. Just like that. Now to get it straight, I don't want it crooked, even though that would still be pretty, but I do want those pretty lines with this design in the back. I want the lines. So to do that, I'm going to use this straight edge, which is from the toner foil itself, not my jagged cutting, and just align that very securely. And sometimes I use tape. I know some people say don't use tape, but I haven't had an issue yet, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to use just a teeny bit of tape. Just a little, okay? And that's going to hold it hopefully in place. And then I'm going to put it in my carrier sheet. Do not put it in without a carrier sheet, so help me. It does not go well. All right, then I'll just stick it in. It doesn't matter if you put it this way or this way. There's double heat barrels in there rolling around, so it does not matter what direction you put it. So I will just slide it in. It does kind of auto feed once it gets to a certain spot, and that will just go right through the mink. By the way, if you haven't joined the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook, make sure you do. That is run by Nancy and Tracy. They are fabulous. And I'm part of the team for helping keeping that going. So it's really an exciting club. All right. Now that it's almost done. Now, my first reaction, of course, is to take it out and look at it right away, but it has to cool down before I remove the toner. Ah, do you see it went crooked? Oh, I thought about using more tape, but I said, no, that's too crazy, too paranoid, don't do it. And I should have. Hopefully it still turns out okay. So that's going to cool down for just a minute. And as that cools, I'm going to show you one of the cards that I made with the release. Ready? Ooh la la, look at that. I added a 3D embossing folder on the back. And then I added a Better Press sentiment. Look at that. That rainbow foil, that colored foil is so pretty on the back. And I just could not waste any of it. So I ended up making 2 cards with this one toner sheet. So stay tuned for the reveal of the backwards side image, or I'm not sure how to say that, but the other image. We'll leave that little lady there. Okay, it is cool to the touch. It's good to go. So for releasing the foil, it's important to do it in one smooth motion and release it all together. So I'm going to get rid of this tape. This tape was such a bust of an idea. Sometimes tape has worked on this, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of like the hot foiling. It just, you know, trial and error sometimes. All right, now that the tape's off, let's reveal. And your girl needs all the space she can get for this because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, what I like to do for this is grab a corner and hold it with my finger here, and then take the edge and kind of just go that direction, like this. Ooh, oh, it's really pretty. You can't really even tell that it was just a tiny bit crooked. Look at that. Oh my goodness, take me there. That is so pretty. I hope that the camera can pick it up. There you go. You can see all that pretty glimmer. I feel like the camera is not picking any of this up, but okay. Anyway, let's do the reverse foil for this and get all the bang for our buck. So what I'm going to pull out next is the Premier white toner paper. And Crafty Critter was the first inventors of this. It is super wonderful. And this is one of the things that I try not to hoard in my craft room, but I do. So it's much more fun to use it though. Okay, I'm gonna cut it down to, what did I cut this down to? I can't remember now. Let's measure it. 5 by 3 1/4-ish. We'll go with that. 3 1/4. Slicing and dicing. And 5. And then I do put these back in that package just so they stay as dust free as possible. So to reverse toner foil, you need a toner sheet like this. Now this is white, so the back side is not toner, it's kind of dull. So that shiny side has the toner, and that's the same as the black design that I tonered here. So it's going to stick to everywhere that there is foil. So my design here is going to be the white area, and the toner is going to stick to everything else, and this is going to be so cool. So let's go ahead and dusty even though I just used this. We're going to dusty it again because you never know. And we'll dusty my toner sheet. And I just did that kind of off camera here to the side. It's kind of my habit to do the foil here on the mat, on my glass mat, and just sweep it like that. And then I like to do my toner paper, this one, off camera. So if any dust is coming off of this little lady, it's not going on here. It's going on basically the side of my desk. Okay, so I'll stick that on. And again, I'm going to attempt to line this up. And I am going to use the tape again. I'm going to give it a second try, and I'm going to put 2 pieces on this time. Something in my head is telling me this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, I just want to make it straight-ish, that's all. That's all I ask for. And I glued it. Alright, taped it crooked. That is just about right. Quite on brand. Okay, a little bit about Crafty as I continue here. They are an Australian brand. I think I said that already. They just updated their website, so it's super easy to order from a whole bunch of different countries. I'm here in the US, in Minnesota, and it's super easy to use their website because it automatically turns the currency to wherever you are. So if you're in the UK, Australia, US, France, and anywhere, you know, wherever you are, you can go ahead and order from Crafty Critta. So that is really nice that they did that. So I will have things listed in the description. We're still working on like affiliate stuff, so I don't know if they're going to be affiliate links or not. They might just be links to the website, which is fine too. But I just wanted to show you all these fun goodies, and I'm hoping that some people from the Foiling Snobs Club, some of the Foiling Snob members, come over to my channel and stick around because they're the sweetest. If you're watching this and you're from the Foiling Snobs Club, let me know in the comments. I have loved being part of the Foiling Snobs. The live chats are just so fun to be a part of, and I am getting used to recognizing some of the common usernames and seeing new faces and recognizing old ones. So all around, it's just been really sweet. Okay, now this, there's a lot of places where this is stuck. It's stuck to the whole card front. So when I release this style, I have to be a little more careful because there isn't a nice little corner to hang on to. So this does make me a little nervous, but I just have to rip it off like a band-aid. But I do try to find a side that's a little thicker, like this side is a little thicker to grab than this side. So I'll grab it and gently peel and reveal. Okay, look at that. I used the whole thing. Now that is being resourceful. Okay, so let's look at my situation here. So I do have a little bit of some oopses that happened around the side, and that's just kind of what happens sometimes with foiling, whether you're doing hot foiling or toner foiling, it just happens. So we're just gonna chop it off and pretend like it never happened, you know? So that always works well. Okay, the snip is snip. And I'll cut off this part. I think it's neat that they added the birds in the sky as that detail. I think that's really sweet. And I'm pretty sure that Crafty Critta does all their own designs. They can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong and if they're watching this, but I'm fairly certain that they do all their own designs, so that makes it extra cool. Okay, let's turn these two beauties into cards. I'm gonna grab some pink and blue from my stash, and I will match those on some paper. I ended up picking a blue and a teal. This is just such a neat design. I just think it's very relaxing. You see, I have a sympathy card with the beach there. The other one that I used for this one, I turned into a congratulations style card. So it's kind of a versatile situation with this beach. You could have it really be for anything. Birthday, thank you, thinking of you, congratulations. It's just kind of fun that way. There's the teal and the blue. I would love for you to let me know in the comments if you've ever toner foiled before. Let me know. I want to know because I don't have a lot of toner foil on my channel, so I don't know if people who are subscribed to me are toner foiling or not. Okay, let's pull out some sentiments. I think Thanks a Million would look really pretty there for that one. And then for this one, I have so many of these sentiments. These are all just extra little bits and bobs that I've had all ready to go. Maybe I'll leave this one with no sentiment and just keep it simple. I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, get ready to pick a favorite. I have a few here, and the favorite, if you find a favorite, make sure that you let me know in the comments. I know I'm asking you to let me know a lot in the comments, but I love interacting with the viewers here, so please let me know your favorite, and I'll tell you mine in just a minute. I think I do have a favorite. But it was fun to toner foil with you today, wasn't it? I don't know. I thought it was fun. All right, those are the 3. And then I'll show you the reverse foil of this one. So you can see I did the same thing here. I did toner foiling with this, and then I pulled out the white toner paper for this and did the reverse foil there. And I got a 2-for-1. And that always is making me happy with saving some moolah. Here's another beach one. So pretty. This one is with the sunglasses, Shine Bright. I fell in love with this blue foil. I just love it. It reminds me of a pool liner. I think that was said during the live with Nancy and Tracy, but I think it's called Riverbed. So that's really fun. Gorgeous. Here's another sunglasses one. I really connected with these sunglasses, if you can't tell. But this one is a really pretty yellow and pink foil. So that's just gorgeous. This was again with the white Premier toner paper. Here's this one with a rainbow foil that says Hello Summer, which is really where my mind is at already. I'm ready for summer break, you guys. I'm a kindergarten teacher. We bought a new school. I'm ready to move into that new classroom and get going and organizing and boxes. I'm just ready. So hello summer. Okay, and then there was some beachy ones. This one I did some reverse foil. I don't know if you can even see the sentiment on camera. I'm hoping it picks it up, but it says Sandy Toes and Salty Kisses, and then there's a really cute little lady there. I'm hoping that comes across on camera. In person it is a little dark, but it's so cute. And then we have this one, Beach Bum for Life. I used that blue Riverbed for this one. I foiled 3 things here. The background, the flowers, which are kind of like a beachy flower, and then the sentiment. So that is super cute. And then here's the reverse foil from the background of this one. And then I did the Shine Bright. Now this shine was the shine from this sunglass. So you can kind of see that that's how it lines up. And I chopped it in half because I wanted it to say Shine Bright. And then I have the bright here, and yes, it's a different foil than this, but that's just fine with me. And then I fussy cut out this gal who's chilling on a, what are those things called? A sun chair? I don't know. And then I did kind of the same idea with the Shine Bright for this one. And sorry, my phone is just going. I did the same thing here, but I had that blue river in the back. Isn't that just really pretty? I'm just staring at that. My goodness. Anyway, and then I have my Sentiment Beach Bum for Life, and then I fussy cut out this little glass. And then my last one has another reverse foil, which was with that really pretty yellow and pink foil, the same foil here. I used the white Premier paper and then had these 2. I did this with the black, the shiny black foil, and then I reversed this was also with the white Premier paper, so I could get like a 2-for-1 because I wanted the sentiment like this. So this was the reverse of that. I hope that makes sense. And then I fussy cut out the Chicky Poo. So those are all my cards. Let me show you my favorite. It's kind of a toss-up, but I will pick a favorite. I think these 2 have to be a tie for me. So anyway, let me know what you think about toner foiling. Let me know if you've tried it before, and let me know a favorite. I humbly ask that of you, by the way. I know it's sometimes a lot to sit and write comments, but it does really make me happy, I guess. It really does make my day when I get a comment from anyone. I've gotten the sweetest comments, and so far I'm just really enjoying this whole YouTube thing. So go ahead and hit the like button if you liked the video, learn something. Maybe you've never seen toner foil before. If you have, awesome. Nancy Stamps is the foiling empress herself, and she's taught me so much. So a special shout out to Nancy for teaching me so much. And Tracy, you guys are just the sweetest. Anyway, that's all I got. See you next time, crafty friend. Bye-bye. Hey, wait, before you go, did you grab your Weekender craft kit yet? There's going to be a virtual event called The Weekender, and it is a virtual retreat, and you can pre-order your kit now. It is going to take place on May 17th through the 19th. There's going to be 10 hours of crafting with all of these amazing designers. So make sure that you grab your kit today. And Jennifer McGuire is also going to be joining us. So she was just added now today when I'm recording this. So she is not on this infographic here, but she is going to be there as well. So you're not going to want to miss it. There's a value there of $550. I mean, what? So yeah, there's a ton of product. There's lots of dies and some fun stencils and an embossing folder and a stamp set to tie it all together. So it is on sale. Don't worry, it's not actually $500, but the value itself of the kit and all of the classes is that. So be sure to go ahead and follow the link in the description of this video so you can go ahead and join me and these amazing designers. I am extremely honored to be part of this group, and I can't wait. So what are you waiting for? Grab your kit and come craft with us. Bye-bye.